Pisces, and welcome to your April mid-month reading. We're going to look into your energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Pisces collective. Remember, energies can be reversed, so they might be yours or they may be whoever's in your environment may be experiencing these energies. Just read it whatever way you feel in your heart is best for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just leave whatever doesn't resonate. If this reading does not resonate with you, then just stick around because there's something in the reading that you need to hear. Plus, we're going to be releasing the trapped emotions of abandonment and betrayal at the end of this video. These messages are timeless, so if you're brought to this reading, this channel at any time, it doesn't necessarily have to be in April at all, then there's something in it for you. So if you stumble upon this video again a year from now, then there's something in it for you. One of the things that I want to say is that I'm going to help you release abandonment and betrayal, but you can come back as many times as you need to. So if you start feeling abandonment issues or betrayal issues in your life, you start seeing them, you start feeling them really strongly, you can come back and actually release those emotions with this video as many times as you need to, okay? I've released 1,300 trapped emotions inside my body. So you can see how many times that you may need to come in order to do that. Our bodies are so magnificent that they hold on to these things for us so we can continue to live. But it's really cool when we start to release those out, because then life starts to change all around us. It's beautiful. So these cards can be read intellectually by the book, or they can be read intuitively. I do both. When I watch other readers, I keep this in mind because the relationship they have with the cards is very personal to the way God intuitively gives them the messages for the collective. If this reading does not resonate with you, it just means I'm not picking up on your specific energy at the time. I'm trying to pick up on as many Pisces as possible because this is a general reading. If you see something in this reading that you go, I really want to vibrate with that, I really want that to resonate with me, you do have Pisces collective in you, so you can resonate with the energy. All you have to do is raise your vibration. So what I've done is in the What Are They Thinking About You video that I have linked in the description box down below, for you to watch, at the end of that video explains how to raise your vibration so that you can match any of the energies in these cards, okay? I try to do my best to read them at the highest vibration possible so you can bring in the best energy and have hope, because whenever you have hope, then you manifest greatness. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you, and I started it at the beginning of this video, so all you have to do is just listen to the video, and I'll be channeling that from your angels and spirit guides to you. At the end of this video, we'll release the trapped emotions, like I said, for your sign, and I'll let you know what essential oils that you can use to help maximize your energy. Everything that I talk about is in the description box down below. So if you want oils, they're down there. If you want to know your sun, moon, and rising sign, it's in the description box. If you want to know what cards I'm using, it's in the description box. If you want to know about how to raise your vibration and you want to know about the emotional guidance scale, it's in the description box. There's so many things, beautiful things in there, so please check it out. I'm not doing personal readings at this time. I'll let you know when my schedule opens up. If you like this reading or you're entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This way you can get notified as soon as I post something new. All right, let's get started. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for Pisces' highest and best good. All right, Pisces. It's so crazy because the trapped emotions are releasing today. Wow, those are all popping out. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet for that. Don't be popping stuff out at me so crazy. They must really want to talk to you today. The abandonment and betrayal, all of the signs except for Virgo and Aquarius had to release the same exact thing at the same exact age at the same exact place in the body. So crazy. That's really amazing. So what that means is, like, everybody that you come in contact with, they're having some sort of abandonment or betrayal in their life that's showing up for them, because I'm having to release it. So that's pretty crazy, but really cool at the same time. All right, Pisces, what do we have? Came right out, very strong, nice. I'm going to lay out all the energies so I can see what it is. And I'm not a fortune teller. I just read the energy. I don't know when exactly that's going to show up in your life. It could show up today, it could show up in a couple of weeks, it could show up in May, it could show up a year from now, depending on when you watch the video. All I'm doing is reading the energy for the sign. I'm not reading the astrology. I'm reading whatever is, I'm an energy reader, right? So just so that you are aware of that, people do have free will, so things can change, but for right now, this is what we see, this is what's in for you, this is the energy that surrounds you, and what you can use to your advantage. All right, move that out of the way, and let me clarify this new beginning. Beautiful And beautiful. Let me clarify one more time. All right, that is beautiful. Now the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. That's beautiful too. Let's get some cards. You're asking about that King of Swords. Yep, that King of Swords has been waiting forever. That King of Swords is an air sign. We're looking at a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius maybe. If that's you, and so I'm reading for the collective. If that is not you, if you're not waiting for a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you're just waiting for the feeling of ambition, intellectual, logic, making good judgments type of stuff. Okay, what do we got here? Because if they are waiting for that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we want to know what some advice for that is. Because for some people, you've been waiting a long time for that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or somebody who has that energy. They don't necessarily have to be that. They could be someone who is just portraying that energy right now. All right, what else we got? Whoa. Well, you and Aquarius have the same essential oil. That's interesting. So you guys are going through some of the same similar things. I'm wondering what's going to come up in this reading, what they're going to tell me to say for you guys. Okay. All right, Pisces, what do we have for the Pisces collective? There we go. Yep. We've been doing that for a while. We know that that's coming. It's just like, I tell ya, we can't do a Pisces reading without getting this twin flame, without getting ooh, but that's on the bottom of the deck. I'll take that one too. Without this person coming in and poking their head, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do we have here? I wanted to do these. And then we're almost done, and I'll go ahead and do your reading for you. All right. Pisces. That feels like it wants to come out. Didn't want me to put it back in there. Okay. Okay, I'll keep it. Okay. So, I don't see a communication card, but I feel like there's communication. That's interesting. Oh, I do see a communication card. Ooh, nope, wait. No, I actually don't have it, but I bet you if I shuffled the deck, I would probably get it. All right, so let me read the energy so we see what's going on right here. You're coming from some fast-moving energy where you made some really quick decisions and you just go. You got it done. And so you have some of that just really like determined, fast energy. And this is also the card of Cancer. So maybe you have some Cancer qualities that are shining for you right now. All right, but we have lots of water going on right now. Okay, so, and Pisces is a sign of water. So this is the energy that's surrounding you right now. And you're making decisions. You have lots of movement, lots of forward movement. This ship is moving forward, okay? And there's some just decisions, but decisions are good decisions because they're decisions about what you're going to take with you, you know? Okay, so we just went through a lot of stuff, and we're deciding right now what serves us and what doesn't. And there's almost like this. I feel like with this guy, this swords right here doesn't have to be man or woman because there's no gender to the cards, but whoever you're waiting for, I feel like you're like, okay, I got a lot of great information from God about this relationship. I feel like I may have what I need to move forward, but for some reason it keeps drawing you back and you don't know why. You're like, why does this keep drawing me back? I'm ready to move forward. I've made the decisions. I've seen what God wanted me to see. It's very clear now. I get it. And I'd like to move forward. So there's this feeling of just moving. I want to move forward. I don't want to keep going back. I don't keep going back and keep going back. If this relationship is going to move forward, great. So be it. Let's go. Let's stop going in the past. I'm tired of living in that feeling. Okay. So that's very interesting. that you're making decisions about moving forward and what you're going to take with you, what you've already learned, that beautiful stuff right there. Okay, where are you going? Well, let's first talk about this. Your question is the King of Swords. So for a lot of you, you've been waiting for someone to make their move. You've been waiting for the spiritual union, which is coming. It's just there's been a lot of obstacles and challenges for the person. It's not even your obstacles and challenges, but they have been transforming. And it has caused a lot of, since January for a lot of you, it's caused a lot of rest, like needing for you to rest and rejuvenate. And then finally you got this like Mars energy that came in and really was fast. And it was like, yes. But then you're feeling the push and pull again. All right. Okay. Coming? No. Coming? No. Coming? No. And it's really tiring you out, right? So just, it's almost like you're like, hey, I just really don't even want to focus on that anymore. But here I am again, asking about it again, because it keeps coming up. The energy is so alive. It's like you're trying to put it down, but it's like it keeps being alive for you. And you're like, dang it. All right. So your hope is just bring the cup of love already and be over with it. Just bring it and be over with it. Let's not go to love for a second, because there's so much love in this reading. It's hard not to. But let's just, for those people who this energy is, you're just asking about more intellectual, logical ways of making good judgments. Are you being professional? You might be asking also, this is a Knight of Cups. Let's just read the energy for a second. Am I going to get, well, there it is. Proposal, romance, new friends, open to new love. It's hard for me not to read this reading in love. So I do my best to try to read it both ways, but I feel like there's just too many Pisces in the collective that are struggling with this person who's been trying to come in forever. And they're like, okay, so come on in, please. There is movement forward, but this Knight is not running like this Knight is. Okay, this is coming. It's just not here yet. And I'll tell you when that is. But so it's, it's there. It's just not moving as fast as you like. Okay. So where are you going? You are going to a spiritual union. You are. That's what that is. You are. That's the next energy that's coming in for you. And I know you've been hearing that for a really long time now, because this person has free will and they keep yo-yoing back and forth, but it has nothing to do with you. This is probably the biggest transformation this person has ever been through. And you were the catalyst to that. You were the one that showed them what real love was, and they didn't even think it was possible. And you may not even have this person in your actual experience right now. For a lot of you guys, this person has been admiring you from afar for a very long time. So very interesting, but we do have it and it keeps coming up. And I really hope that this, that May ends this push and pull back and forth for you. That at least you get some kind of clarity for one, who it is. Some of you guys already know who it is. Some of you don't. Who it is, and two, what do they want to say? Because this not knowing has been driving you crazy. What does this person want to tell me? It's driving me nuts. Okay, so luckily though, you're doing really good, because you did some work right here that you're now looking at to say, hoo-hoo, I did that. Maybe you're looking at the fact that you did the work to bring this closer to you. You did that. You did do that. You did it in such a beautiful way that it's like, it makes you want to have the fast energy to say, okay, I did it really beautifully, so why is it taking so long, right? I've done everything that God asked me to do. I'm super intuitive. I followed my intuition. I followed my heart. I did exactly what you told me to do. And so why am I still waiting so long, right? This person is actually feeling really good. They just, okay, so what I'm feeling is they're kind of over all of the anger, the hate, all of those things, and they're ready to come forward and give you a gift. it's just that everything hasn't lined up perfectly for them. So I'm feeling like there's some financial stuff. There may be like a residual, like I feel like the relationship that they were in is over. It's just, there's residual stuff that might be holding them from coming forward. But they are in the energy of coming forward. They're so close. Like they've written the text messages, they've written whatever they need to do to help you, to come forward to you. But for right now, right now, it's like they're happy just being connected with you telepathically. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's almost like, I don't even feel like they're fearful anymore like they were. They were really fearful before. I really feel like they're like, okay, I'm just going to connect with you telepathically and show you my love telepathically until I can come forward to you. Because sometimes there's things in the tangible world that hold us back from each other. Okay, so I really don't believe anymore that this energy has anything to do with their anger, their bitterness. I really feel like they actually moved through that so that they can come to you. They did a lot of work. Like you changed this person for the better, and they are so grateful for that, and they will never forget you for that. They will always remember for your guidance, for your courage, for how you stood up to the masses and you showed people things that most people wouldn't. And it's just beautiful. Like you're so connected with God. It's beautiful. So where are you going? The most recent outcome that you're going to have is the Ace of Pentacles, air sign. There it is again. So whether this person is an air sign or not, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, the air sign is coming. Do you see how that they're both air sign, air, bringing the pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is prosperity, property, happiness, contentment, money comes quickly. That might be what they're waiting for. They want it to be perfect for when they bring it to you. There's no ugly energy. It's like they're like lining everything up so it's perfect. So when they come to you in the way that you deserve. And when it comes quickly. And there's definitely money linked to it somehow. I'm not really exactly sure how, but there definitely is money linked to it. Okay, and you're not going to doubt this. It's going to feel very, very comfortable. It's going to feel very real, and you're going to be like, all right. Both of you guys are going to pick up the parts of this relationship that, because you both did a lot of work. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to show each other the swords and say, hey, these swords right here, let's throw these out. You know what I mean? Like let's get these out of our relationship, and let's just keep these two. Because these two are the pillars of our relationship. They're the things, the reasons why we're still connected, the reasons why, and there's two twin pillars, twin flames. So you can say like, hey, these things, I'm really sorry about all these things. And that person's going to say, I'm really sorry about these things. And then you're going to say, okay, let's throw those out and move forward and not pretend like they didn't happen, but let's not focus on those anymore. And let's look at the two swords that we do have, the things that are really working for us. Let's move forward in that. So the Knight of Wands is also what's coming in the near future as well. To clarify all of this that's happening, the Knight of Wands means that it's going to speed up pretty fast. The blocks are going to be lifted. Once those blocks are lifted, it's like full speed ahead. They have been waiting forever to have this conversation with you, and so they have been writing things down. They feel like traveling to you. They are so inspired by you. You fire them up and make them feel so ambitious. When it's time to take action, it's going to happen. It's going to happen fast and precise and perfect. Perfect in the way that it was supposed to. So it's going to be very beautiful, okay? So, so before we go to the advice, they are showing me, one, that it's taking this person a lot of patience and planning to come to you. So just remember, it has nothing to do with you. There it is again. Oh my gosh, the pillars. There it is again. The two swords, the two pillars. It's twin flames. So it takes, and look at this, the two. It's twin flames. So it really, for what you want and what you're wanting to manifest and bring in for this relationship, it has to take the time. So be patient. Okay, be patient. They're not abandoning you. They are not betraying you. That is all old energy. We're getting rid of that, and we're going to get rid of that tonight as well. So, okay, so here we go again. This is going to be the outcome, the bigger picture outcome is it's going to move fast. So the Knight of Swords is an air sign energy. Here it is again. Okay, unexpected, sudden truths, very determined, very driven, very strong sense of self. This person is going to bring out the truth. They're going to tell you that you taught them a lot. They're going to show you how you taught them a lot. And then you guys are going to start to plan for what the new future looks like for you too. That is beautiful. So here's the thing. I don't always go straight into a love reading, but dang, if you didn't take me right to it in your energy. Wow, that was crazy. So I try to read it both ways, but it just kept drawing me back to love, drawing me back to love. No, this is a spiritual union. We have to talk about this. Okay. All right. So if this didn't resonate with you at all because you don't have this love, and I'm right, and you want it to, then go to that video that I showed you to so you can vibrate with this energy, because this is energy you do not want to miss out on. This is if you have this twin flame coming in, or you have this twin flame that's been watching you and you have no idea, and you want to access this energy, then make sure that you are vibrating as high as you can, so when they do come in, or so they can come in. That's what I'm hearing. As long as you vibrate high, the more you heal and the more you vibrate high, the more this person wants to come to you. The more they want to be a part of your life, the more they're like, I've got to be next to Pisces, and I don't care how it happens, I have to be a part of their life, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Adjustments are required in the way that you're thinking. It is not abandonment, it is not betrayal. Adjust your vibration. Get into this vibration. You see the world differently. They know that. They are now seeing the world differently with you. You taught them that, so it's time for you to stand in your power, adjust your vibration, and don't let pride hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay? This past right here has held you back because you held on to that bitterness and the hate and all this stuff, or whatever was happening with this twin flame reunion. And you held on to the however they projected onto you, you held on to it for so long, and you didn't need to. It's time to get out of that energy. Very beautiful reading, Pisces. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about your essential oils. So you have Siberian fir. Siberian fir is the oil of new perspective, aging and perspective. It's honest and gentle approach to assessing your life choices. If you find yourself in reflection and moments of regret, then it will help you move through those with more forgiving nature. And it's really great for difficult transitions. I like to use this on my muscles. If you're someone who likes to work out, then just put some fractionated coconut oil with it, put it in your hand, rub it on your muscles. It's beautiful. This smells like a Christmas tree. It's amazing. Diffuse it if you want to, but whatever you do, use it 3 times a day for 30 days, and you're gonna get the best results. It's great for difficult transitions, like I said before, finding meaning and purpose in your life in this new chapter that's happening for you. So if you're afraid of this union because you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't. I mean, it was so painful. If that is something that you're saying, use this oil so it can help you with the new transition of what your relationship is going to look like. Let me take these away so you can see what they want me to show you visually. This right here. So what your new relationship is going to look like, okay? There's definitely periods of change are coming up for you. And if you are feelings of grieving, loss, despair, sad, regretful, fretting over the past, pining, this is a great oil for you. It'll help you feel more comforted, forgiving. It'll give you a different perspective, very honest, wise, living in the moment, optimistic, adaptable, and peaceful. It's a very amazing oil for all of this big energy that's happening around you right now that you're feeling very uncomfortable with because you don't know what's going to happen or where it's going to go, or some of you guys don't even know who it is. And that's crazy, right? This is ylang ylang. Ylang ylang is the oil of the inner child. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is a relationship that stems all the way back to childhood. You had a deep connection with this person in your childhood. So ylang ylang is a great, powerful remedy for the heart, all right? It encourages you to play and restore the childlike nature and innocence that this person loves about you. Okay, and you've been showing them this again because you've been living more in your emotional body opposed to your logical body. And this air sign is more emotional than they laid on to be. Or this person that has an air sign quality is leading, it's like they want people to think that they're more adult-like, but they really love to be childlike. And so when you're living in your childlike, they want to come closer to you, right? It's a very powerful remedy for releasing trauma of the past. It's great for helping you be playful, free, intuitive, emotionally connected, healing, joyful, innocent, those types of things. If you're feeling stressed, these are the great oils for you to use. If you're stressing out over this relationship, if you just, some of you guys, I'm feeling very strongly, you're like, I just don't even care about this anymore. It's driving me insane. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and could cloud your vision. In order for you to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. That will help you. Siberian Fir will help you with that. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. That's very good, because this has been that. It has been very push and pull, push and pull. Instead of thinking push and pull, think balance. Think balance. Okay, think balancing the scale. Oh, not enough. Okay, a little bit more. Like that. All right, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel the relationship being healed this very moment. That's beautiful. That's this right here, right? That's what they're showing you. Let that be the case. All right, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. They have learned to accept you and your beauty and who you are, and it's time for us to look at them in the same light. The reason why they're coming to you is because it's not that they have never seen your beauty. They've always known. They've always known. They just didn't feel like they could measure up to you. They didn't feel like their pillar was as tall as yours or magnificent as yours. And so they have done everything in their power right now because they realize this connection's not going anywhere. They realize that this connection it's forever. It's forever. It's even after this lifetime. It was before this lifetime. It's after this lifetime. So they're leveling up. They're like, it's time for me to level up for you. That is beautiful. Okay, so let's do the releasing of the trapped emotions. I want you to go ahead and sit back. We're going to invite Archangel Michael in. And so Archangel Michael, would you please help and assist us in releasing the trapped emotions for the Pisces collective? We have abandonment in their heart when they were born, and also betrayal. It was either before when they were born or before birth. So really quickly, before we do that, I just want to say that betrayal, when we leave heaven, sometimes it's such a hard transition that we feel abandoned and betrayed. So that could easily have started, or it could have started in a past lifetime. Pisces is the last of the signs in the zodiac, which means that you have lived a lot of lives before you get to Pisces. And sometimes this is your last lifetime. So you more than likely have a lot of abandonment and betrayal that you've dealt with. And so you probably brought it into this lifetime in order to heal it, especially if this is your last lifetime. Okay, so here we go. I want you to breathe in that abandonment. Watch it break away in your heart. And I want you to go ahead and hand this back to God and say, God, I thank you for the experience. I no longer need it. God, please turn this into light energy. So I want you to breathe out. Okay, ready? Here we go. Breathe in. And breathe out the abandonment out of your heart. And hand it back to God. Very nice. I want you to think about a time in your life right now where you feel abandoned. You feel that somebody has abandoned you. Maybe it's this relationship we talked about. Maybe it's other things that you're starting to see show up, and you're starting to feel that really deep hole in your heart from abandonment. I want you to go ahead and breathe in and breathe out and give that back to God. God, please turn that back into light energy. We appreciate the experience, but it's time for us to move on. All right, next we're going to go ahead and work with that betrayal. So go ahead and breathe in. That a betrayal in your heart that happened around the birth time, either before birth or after birth. Breathe out. Give that back to God. God, I no longer need that betrayal anymore. It was really hurtful. It was a great experience though, but I just don't need it anymore. It really is causing problems in my life, so I'm going to give it back. Ready? Breathe in. Make it really, really big. Any kind of betrayal that you see happening in your life right now, anything that, you know, how could they? How could they? You know, how could they do that to me again? You know, who do they think they are? Breathe out. And give that back to God. God, I no longer need that betrayal that's been living inside of my heart since before I was even born. It's just been living in my DNA, you know, my DNA strands and all the cellular structure of my body. Please, 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 God, take that back and put that back into light energy. All right, Pisces, that was really beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this reading or you're entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can get notified as soon as I post something new. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, Pisces. Bye.